Riley, appreciate you joining us. Let's go Ron, BJ, and John, or John doesn't go, so Ron and BJ.
Riley, obviously a tough loss. I mean, the third quarter kind of came up to bite you guys again. I know we're a broken record about this, but I mean, how can you guys avoid these second half letdowns?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, football is a humbling game. This is an extremely tough loss. Losing on the blue is never acceptable. We as a team just need to be more consistent. I think we just need to simplify and continue to focus on, the standard that we need to uphold here. And we didn't do that tonight. And so it's just getting back to it, reflecting on the game, right now and moving forward so that we can come out next week with, a chance to respond against a very great BYU team.
I think you guys gave up only 15 rushing yards in the first half. I think it was 113 in the third quarter. Did they make an adjustment offensively to kind of hit those big plays? Were you guys just missing assignments? What happened there?
I mean, I'm not necessarily sure exactly. I need to go back and watch it. Obviously there's things that we need to get cleaned up. Anytime there's explosive runs, I think what it comes down to is just everybody doing their 111th. It wasn't necessarily one specific person, from the D line to the LBs to the secondary getting involved in run fits. It takes everybody. And, when one of us doesn't do our job, that's, and we don't communicate, it gives the offense a chance to, have an explosive play. And so we all just need to be on the same page, and we all need to uphold the standard that has been upheld here at Boise State. And so it was a tough one, but we need to respond, and we need to be able to focus on the simple things and be ready to respond this next week against BYU.
Thank you.
Riley, you talk about that standard and stuff. You guys are 2-3 now, first time since 2001. You've been under 500 5 games in. How do you just look at where you guys are at 5 games in? Not obviously where you guys want to be.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's extremely disappointing to be in the position that we are. I think our team, we talk about it all the time. We talk about responding. And so we're going to do just that. We need to focus on the details, focus on where we need to improve again, and continue to work hard throughout the week and prep, whether that be getting in the film room more, communicating to the guys on the field at practice, whatever that is, we need to do it because like you said, we're 5 games into the season and there's things that we need to fix, obviously. And so we need to figure out what it is so that we can uphold that standard.
I know fans are obviously very passionate, but, they're predictably obviously upset about the start and disappointed. I mean, what would you say, I guess, in terms of there is 7 games left, you guys still have a chance at your goal of winning the Mountain West and stuff? I mean, how do you look big picture at, yeah, it sucks right now, but I'm sure you guys are still confident moving forward, right?
No, yeah, for sure. And, Bronco Nation has always had our backs. We appreciate them, continuing to show out for us because, it means a lot. They really do have an impact on the game. And, there's nothing that we could say, we really do appreciate everything that they do for us and for them to continue to show up for us. And so they're, like you said, there's 7 games in the season. There's a lot of football left to be played. There's a lot of chances for us to respond. And so we're going to do just that. And it starts today. And so continue to stay behind our backs, Bronco Nation, because we really appreciate it. And, we couldn't do it without you.
How do you, some of the turnovers today put you guys in a tough spot, putting Nevada right down there in the red zone or close to it. How tough is that as a defense, I guess, when all of a sudden they're starting to drive in field goal range?
I mean, as a defense, we understand that sometimes we're going to be put in a position where there's going to be a sudden change where, the offense, turns the ball over, and we understand that we need to respond as a defense. I thought we did a good job at that. I believe they only came away with field goals off those turnovers. And so I think we did a great job making adjustments later on in the game. And so, I mean, as a defense, we just got to be able to respond and know that, it's not over till it's over. And there's always an opportunity for us to get the ball back for the offense.
And final one for me, Riley. I mean, you talk about big game next week against BYU, obviously, and you still got some other tough games ahead too. I mean, how do you guys try to keep it from snowballing here? How do you guys, fix what you need to fix, whether it's mentality or whatever, so this, so you can still obviously make something of the season?
Definitely. I mean, I think not only reflecting on the game tonight, but, we're going to get together as a leadership group. We're going to get together with the guys on our team personally. And, as players on the defense, offense, we're going to get together with the team, have a talk with them and figure out what we can do as players to continue to uphold that standard. And so, we truly are trying because like you said, we don't want this to snowball effect, into the next game. And so we truly are trying, and we're trying to figure this thing out. We're working our butts off day in and day out. And so we just need to figure out what it is. And once we do, and we're able to play consistently, we're going to be a scary team to play against.
Appreciate it, Riley.
Thank you.
Riley, thanks for the time, man. Talk to you next
Thank
week.
you. All right. Sounds good.